Because we are a small independent company and we did not have the resources that a big studio has, this film took us nearly 5 years to shoot.
Trying to figure out, like, how are we gonna make this? It just seems so big.
Seeing the buy-in that every single person had, cohesively believing in the vision, was incredible.
It was so refreshing to think that something positive could come from the aftermath of such a tragedy.
It gave a post-apocalyptic landscape that would have been impossible to create with a small budget like this film was.
We had to shoot in some pretty different extreme weather conditions.
Chilly in here?
Just a little bit.
Poor Nathan was getting frostbite on his ear.
I was so cold, I just had to cry.
I used to think I was tough until I came down with heat stroke.
Badlands are beautiful and gorgeous and you get these stunning shots, but they also are a challenge and demanding.
Just hiss.
We have a large fire risk. A truck driving through tall grass can start a fire in those kinds of conditions.
So we couldn't just park where we wanted to shoot and then walk down. We actually had to park in safe zones a couple miles away and then walk into the valley from there.
I read the scene where it rains. I just thought to myself, how are we gonna make it rain in the Badlands, in the desert?
CPPO 09B, take 8.
The sets, when you walked into them, were so well done that you just sort of felt at home.
I got to set and there was 30 to 40 background performers on set, which is hard to do as an independent filmmaker.
Most of the crew really disliked this location. I loved it. I felt like I was going through my own personal horror movie.
We had no big fires, no special effects, so it was incumbent upon the actors to really understand the stakes of the situation.
It was really important to me that throughout all this chaos and action, we still maintained that emotional connection with our characters.
You know how great it is to be an actor on set and for the actor to know that the director loves being there? That's unlike anything else. That's all you need.
The film was written in a different way. The script looked different. How we were approaching filming it looked different.
I wanted people to connect with a feeling more than just words on a page.
You know, we had to shoot a lot of footage for this.
Nobody told me about the betrayal, and I audibly gasped in the theater.
I felt like I had a good idea of what this film would look like. You know what I mean? I was like, this is gonna be a pretty solid independent film. And then you start watching scenes and you go, oh, this is huge.
Just walking through it gave me this real sense of the world that these characters were living.
It felt like I was in the action, like I wasn't just a sound guy running behind. I felt like I was actually in the scene. I felt immersed into the scene.
That moment, it felt real to me. That scene felt real to me. At that point, I knew this was going to be a really special picture.